Good morning, students. Today is Wednesday, February 26th, and your homework for today, you have to read your 25 minutes. Remember, this can include any reading that you need to do for your literature circles. So if it takes you 25 minutes to read your 20 pages that you need to, or whatever it is for your literature circles, then you have no additional homework to do. If you end up having extra time, so say your reading only takes you 10 minutes, then you should still read for an additional 15 minutes in your independent reading book at home. The next thing to remember is that you have a scrapbook assignment that is due on Tuesday, March 3rd. And if you need, now there is an example diary entry. If you click here, and it will bring up the example diary entry. So if you want to see what that looks like, please feel free to do that. Remember, you need to be highlighting one of the characters from your book, their character traits. And for example, I focused on courage for Isabel from Refugee, and I wrote about a couple events in the book that showed she was courageous. So like talking about how she didn't want to get into a tiny boat, but she did anyway, and being strong when her friend was bitten by a shark. So just remember, you need to be writing so that you can show you understand character traits of your main character. The next thing you need to do is study for the vocab test that is tomorrow. So remember, this is the vocab unit test. So it is on 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, and 3.4. You have been studying, hopefully, or at least you should have been studying for the last several weeks on all of these lists. So just do a little bit of refresher and be ready for that test tomorrow. Then, if you haven't already, fill out the March Madness form for the book battle that Mrs. Hales is doing and vote for your favorite books. What we're doing today, you are going to be given a little bit of win time, about 20 minutes. If you have not completed the Quizlet 3.4 and gotten 100% from yesterday, that is the first thing you should do. Once that is done and you have showed it to a teacher, then you move on to any missing work. And once any missing work is turned in and done, then you have IR time. Okay, that can be helpful in the future. Just a reminder, you are going to be responsible for getting any annotations done for your literature circle groups. So you can use this IR time as a last minute scramble if you really need to get some annotations done. Then, of course, we are going to get into our literature circle groups. So that you'll be moving to the same locations that you were yesterday, and your group discussion leader should start the discussion, and you should start talking about the chapter or chapters that you read last night for your book, and your vocab person should present any words that they found, and so forth. So go through all the roles. Once you're done with that, then you can start just any discussion about the reading, and then you can start reading today's pages. And that will bring us to the end of the day. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand now and ask, but if not, you need to get going on win time. Thanks.